Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. We're continuing on in our series, The Family Matters. This is part 10. In this segment, we're going to talk about femininity. Now, we're getting a lot of visits to the channel, a lot of views on the videos, and some comments. So I'd like to start off with one of the comments that are going to pertain to what we're going to talk about this evening. It's from God Family Country Corps, a gentleman affiliated with the military. That's the name of his channel. He gives us a very respectful and dignified comment. He says, "Sir, in today's culture, we are missing real men and women. Men have lost the caring, strong, protective nature, and women have lost their place in marriage. God made a role for men and women, not one better than the other, but both loving and respecting God's plan. A man loves himself like he loves and respects his wife." And I've had various similar comments to this one from people across the country. It's as though there's a groundswell, a yearning for these traditional roles of husband and wife. So let's look at femininity. And the best way I could describe that would be to look at a cheerleader. Let's say there's a cheerleader, she's at a football game, and the game's on the line, a lot of pressure on the team, and they're struggling a bit. So what does she do? She cheers all the more. She becomes more cheerful, encouraging her team along. But what if instead the cheerleader were to take her megaphone and throw it down on the track where she's cheering, and then stomp off onto the field and tap the quarterback on the shoulder and say, "Out of the way, buddy, let me show you how this is done." How often does this happen in our homes today? When the wife, instead of being supportive and encouraging to her husband in tough times, or when she might not be satisfied with the way he's leading the family or providing for the family, instead she takes over. She steps into his God-given role and takes his place. How often does that happen? This weakens the family. This is what the devil is trying to do in separating and breaking down our families. We need to be careful, especially in the formation of our daughters who will grow up to be wives in those homes. How are we forming those little girls in our homes today? Do we teach them to be mothers, with giving them little dolls to play with and have motherly characteristics? Or do we put them out on the ball fields competing with the boys in organized sports? And then whenever it's time for them to go to school, then we are encouraging them and coaching them, promoting them to learn and get into careers, competing with men in the workforce. This is not what God had in mind for the helper in the home. She is supposed to be an encouragement to him, and with her encouragement, he's able to strive and to improve and to do better and to do his job in that family. What is this feminine woman's appearance? I know some ladies who actually dress all the time in dresses and skirts, not so much as some of our Protestant sisters who will dress in a bit of a baggy or frumpy type of style, but some stylish type of dresses and skirts that inspire beauty, not that would provoke the lusts of men, but will actually command some respect and dignity. How are her mannerisms? She is at peace because her husband's taking care of things. She doesn't have to be concerned with doing his job for him, and she is almost yielding and passive. She seeks to show beauty wherever she is. It's coming from within. A lot of times I'll tell my wife and daughters that you are to spread sunshine wherever you are. The wife will actually prepare herself for whenever her husband returns, for her mighty warrior that's out there to protect and provide for her whenever he's on his way home. She's there getting ready to meet him. We're going to talk about him, the warrior, the masculine man, next time on The Family Matters. Come back and see us. God bless you.